Welcome back to Honest Straightforward Reviews. Today I'm bringing you a comparison between the Beats Studio 3 Wireless from Apple and also the QuietComfort 35 second generation, which is by Bose. First of all, what I'll do is just show you guys the boxes. If you want to look at the unboxing and proper review of both, I have them in the comment section, so please do check it out. First of all, I'll start with the Beats. So the Beats box is very impressive. It's one of the nicest boxes that I love unboxing. It's got a lot of, maybe it was my first very expensive pair of headphones. That's why I hold them so dearly, but they've got so much layers to how beautiful they package stuff. So you'll see in a second, like, look at that, like just a little attention to detail, just the little stuff, change the way you hear sound, you know, all that stuff. Then you've got the box, the case, or the box, like little stuff, you know, like tabs here and there, just pull it out, and it's all really beautiful, shiny, silky kind of cloth. What you get with the Beats is obviously the manual. You get this little hook thing as well, where you can hook this onto the case and a bag possibly. So that's very handy and cool to get for free. You also get a USB-C wire and also a headphone jack, which is a real plus. A lot of headphones don't have a remote on it. This does. This has the volume up and down, which makes it really easy just to go up the wire and be able to reduce the volume, etc. So I'll show you the cabling as well. So this is the case, by the way. So it's really nicely made. Look, you can't even see the zip. How good is that? Look at the stitching. It's beautifully stitched. Okay, very soft, very refined. I know a lot of people like to hate on Beats, but hey, if you look at the build quality, they really make nice stuff. Look at that. How good is that? Now, the cabling you get is with the USB cable and says Beats on it as well. So that's really just like small attention to detail, guys. And on the other end, it's micro USB. So Beats again. So little things like that. And this is what I meant by the remote. So it's got volume up, down, and it's got little grooves, indent and groove here, so you can tell what you're actually pressing just by not even having to look. And also like a hang up, pause, or hold for Siri button. Now again, little stuff, attention to detail. So Beats logo there. All right, moving on from the box, that's basically it. Very impressive, very nice. I really like it. Let's get on to the Bose. Now, Apple, with all of their iPhone 12 lineup, said, look, hey, we're doing this to save the environment. We're not going to give you a charging brick, even though we're changing the USB-A to USB-C port, which makes all your old bricks redundant. But anyways, yeah. So that's what the Beats are doing, and Apple's doing, and then they give a box that's bigger than the Bose. So anyways, just like to point that out, you know. Even their AirPods Max, which I'll include in here as well, unboxing, if you look at the box, it's quite huge. So Bose, very simple, not too flash. Pull that out. You get the case there, nothing else. You got the warranty paperwork down here. A bit cheap, to be honest. Right, let's look at the case. The case I like the case. It's got a leather front and back. I don't know if it's real leather nowadays, you know. It's got a pocket here as well for stuff to put in, maybe the cords and stuff. Got a little hook, okay. Again, the zip is very beautiful, all right. It's got a Bose written on it on both sides of the zipper. Okay. Now inside, it shows you a little tab as well, how to insert your headphones. Inside is very soft, okay. You get two cables. You get a headphone jack. The annoying thing is one end is 3.5 and the other end is like 2.5, which is annoying because you can't use normal headphone jacks like the Beats does. Okay, you also get a micro USB to USB-A charging cable, which is really nice to have. And to be honest, that's basically it for the Bose. Alrighty. Alright, on my left I've got the Beats. So this is how it folds up. Very nice and neat and tiny. Okay. That's how the Bose fold up. Okay, let's start off with the Beats. So what you get is leather soft cushioning, very nice inside. Okay, it's got a bit of padding to the cloth as well. Normally the cloth you can just touch the speaker straight away. This got some cushioning between the speaker and the cloth. That's a nicety to have. They are kind of oval. They're not too round like B&O's H9s. They're really round. I don't like that. They're good enough and comfortable enough, but they aren't super comfortable. Okay, that's to keep in mind. I love the fact that it doesn't have touch anything. I don't like touch personally, and the only items that I found that I got used to the touch, and the touch worked really well, is the B&O Beoplay H9 third generation. Okay, the rest I didn't like. The H9i and H9 first gen were rubbish. Now you get a volume up, down, and you get the Beats logo that clicks as well. You can hold it for Siri, pause, answer call, long press to reject a call or end a call, double tap to skip, triple tap to go back. Okay, things like that. On the other side you just got the power button and also pairing mode as well. Now, this is what's interesting. So when you turn it on, you can actually see how much battery is left. Okay, these light up, and these are the mics, and you've got the USB, micro USB charging and headphone jack cutouts there, and that's basically it. Now, this is what I like about the Beats. It's nice. It's not too firm, neither is it too soft. Okay, they come out with some resistance, but not too much that it makes your life hard. What that does for myself is when I put them on, they're very stable. They stay where you want them to stay, and they don't like slip out, you know what I mean? But at the same time, if I want to change it a tiny bit, it's very easy to just change it. Now, outside is plastic, okay, and inside is kind of the silicone Apple Watch band kind of thing going on, which is really soft and nice to have. The sound of the Beats are very pronounced. They're very bass centric. They're very much focused on the bass. I have not met any headphones that do bass this well. They really do this, and they're loud and flamboyant. If you want loud, flamboyant, heavy bass orientated headphones, you can't go past the Beats. That's just the honesty of it. However, to be honest, the sound isn't too refined for anything else. It's pretty good, not too bad. The noise cancellation is okay as well. It's not the best out there. The call quality, forget about it. You're not going to be able to call anyone through these and get a decent enough call experience. Putting them on, they stay on very easily. By far, they're the most active headphones I have tested. And what I mean by that is if you're going for a run, if you're working out at the gym where you're lying, standing up, doing squats and things like that, these stay on. They don't just keep sliding off your head and going everywhere. They're the best. Okay, like I've tested a lot, and with appreciation, a lot of these high-end headphones, they're not made to be used at the gym and things like that, but it's a nice thing to see. Other than that, Apple does not give Beats any apps to be used with it, so that's really annoying to see. So I would have liked to see a Beats app on your phone that you can play around with it, software updated, tweak it and things like that. The noise cancellation is just 2 modes, so off and on. Doesn't have a transparency mode or anything like that. So that's basically it about the Beats. Now let's go on to the Bose. So the Bose, what I like about them is the Beats this is it. This is all the foldability you get with the Beats. With the Bose, you can fold them, okay, you can twist them. Look at that guys, look at how much you can play around with it. It's very flexible, very, very, very comfortable. Okay, this is the takeaway I want you guys to get, just in a simple couple of words: foldability, comfort, and noise cancellation. Okay, they're class leading. even for what you pay for them right now. They're quite cheap. You can get them quite cheap as compared to when they came out. But anyways, let's start off. The top band, this part of it is leather feely, okay? This part is cloth, which is very nice. And these stay on as well. These are quite good as well. Not as good as Beats. They don't stay on as good as Beats. But having said that, these are by far the most comfortable headphones I've put on, because you can just put them on for ages and ages without any issues, you know. And because of this little indent, kind of the speaker sits on an angle, the sound comes straight into your ear in a very natural way. Also, another thing that I would like to mention about the Bose, they do a really great job at creating a seal around your head. Sometimes I haven't even turned them on, and I'll plug them in and listen to music. There's no noise cancellation. They're just running off the cable, and it's nearly as good as having noise cancellation just by putting them on. They're so good. They're so good. I can't recommend them enough. But when you turn on that noise cancellation, it's beautiful. Now, one real major gripe that I have with Bose is on their website they say call qualities on this would be awesome. It's not. It's rubbish. Okay, don't expect to make a phone call on this and somebody to hear you. I have a rubbish experience. Now, I don't want you guys to comment and tell me how poor I am at doing that, and maybe it's these. I've tried 3 different Bose QC35 second gen, and they were all rubbish in call quality. And I do a lot of testing. I don't just sit in a quiet room and make a phone call. I do that. I do a lawnmower test, so I'll run a lawnmower and stand next to it and make a phone call. And to be honest, there are headphones out there that cancel out the lawnmower completely, as in the other person on the line can't even hear it, and I've checked that. So those are the kind of things when I talk about call quality. All right, now button wise, you get a dedicated Alexa or Google Assistant, so that's very cool. Press this and they come on and they can help you out. That's very nice to see. This has got the W1 chip, which lets it pair seamlessly with your iCloud, and it can go and connect to all your iPhones, Apple Watch, and iPad, and MacBook, and iMac, and whatnot without having to pair it up again. Now, the Bose obviously doesn't have that. That's an Apple feature. On this side, you've got that smaller headphone jack and a USB-C, micro USB charging. You've got the volume up and down, and you've also got this little button to hang up and pause the calls. You've got the power button up there and Bluetooth pairing up here as well. So that's basically it for the Bose. So realistically, if you're looking for between them, what I want you to take away is flamboyant, loud, powerful bass, very well balanced sound. Okay, well balanced sound. However, I do feel, especially with the newer version of the Bose, the NC 700 HP, they're a bit flat for me, you know. And this is as well. It's not as bad as that one, but it comes across as a bit flat. Okay, so that's just me being honest. But it's balanced as well at the same time. It doesn't have anything that is overwhelming. Like the bass isn't over pronounced to the extent that it's overwhelming and it's intrusive and things like that. It's well balanced headphones, and if you want noise cancellation and you want comfort, this is your guy. These work really, really well. If you can get your hands on these, you'll be laughing. You'll be happy with these. All right, guys, I hope you really liked that video. Please do comment and let me know what you would like to see more and things like that, and what I didn't cover and you would have liked me to cover on it a little bit more. And give it a like and subscribe and share it around. Thanks so much for watching. Ta.